The Enforcement Directorate has arrested the former Karnataka Minister, B. Nagendra. This is in connection with the alleged Valmiki Development Corporation scam. Now, this action comes after raids were conducted by the ED on Wednesday at various locations linked to Nagendra and MLA Basangauda. This concerns the alleged embezzlement of funds from the Valmiki Development Corporation. Now, in response to the ED raids, the Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister, D.K. Shivakumar, has stated that the raids were unnecessary, emphasizing that the Special Investigation Team had already conducted thorough investigations and recovered the money. Now, Nagendra, who had resigned on the 6th of June amid the ongoing investigation, has professed his innocence, asserting that he would be cleared of all allegations through the investigation process. He was taken for a medical checkup last night and has been produced in front of a judge. Now we're crossing over to my colleague Neha, who is with us on the broadcast. Neha, good morning, but it's not such a good morning for the former Karnataka minister. When it comes to the latest, he was taken for a medical checkup and has been produced in front of a judge. Tell us more about what's going to be taking place next.
Well, Aisha, that's right. In fact, what began last morning here for the former Karnataka minister, B. Nagendra, still doesn't seem to have ended, and it only seems like trouble has been mounting for him. Well, we're outside the Enforcement Directorate's office over here in Bengaluru, where, of course, B. Nagendra was, being questioned, being grilled here by the Enforcement Directorate. Later, he was, in fact, produced for a medical test after he was arrested by the ED, and after which he was produced in front of a judge, and he's been sent to the Enforcement Directorate's custody, is what we're being told. Remember, of course, this is a case that's rocked the political circles of Karnataka ever since, these allegations, in fact, emerged, ever since we saw a government employee there dying by suicide, and ever since we saw him, of course, going on to name officials of that board, name officials of the Valmiki board. He also went on to, in fact, say a minister was involved in his death note, but he hadn't really named any minister in the death note. We saw that it's only been trouble that's been mounting here. Now, after the former minister was, of course, made to step down from his post, we're seeing that his arrest too has come through at this point. Of course, whether this is going to lead to more politics now in the state is something that, of course, is quite obvious here. But we'll really have to wait and see, as far as the investigation goes, how much of these funds were really embezzled, and more importantly, what really went on that led to the death of this government employee.
All right, Neha, do stay with us. Would you be able to give us some insight into who else is under the lens by the central agency in connection with the case, as well as the politics surrounding this? Because the BJP has also tried to implicate the Chief Minister, Siddaramaiah, in this via various statements that they've made.
Well, Aisha, yes, as far as this particular case here is concerned, the BJP, of course, has been targeting the government over several issues. But as far as this case is concerned, the BJP, of course, yesterday reacting over the detention of Nagendra, going on to suggest that, all of this was done with the know-how of the top brass of the government. And as far as others under the lens right now are concerned, we're looking at several people over here. In fact, another MLA there, Basangauda Daddal, also was, in fact, Basuraj Daddal was issued a notice as well earlier. ED searches were conducted at his premises as well, at his house, at his office, and other places linked to him as well. Of course, while he's been issued an ED notice, it remains to be seen whether the ED is able to find evidence against him over here to be able to arrest him. As far as Nagendra here is concerned, his arrest has come through based on an FIR that was registered by the by the CBI, I beg your pardon, on a complaint by the Union Bank. Remember, of course, raids were carried out at several locations the whole of last week, following which that culminated in Nagendra's arrest. We'll really have to wait and see, because this is a story that doesn't seem to be dying down anytime soon.